Driving the ice cream truck. Look, she's Hispanic. Look at her, look at her, look at her, look. As soon as I ended the video, she came around the corner driving the truck. Hispanipean. And then these two come and walking over here, you know, brushing their hair. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. That's what, you know, when I talk about black people being stupid, that's what I talk about. They will send their kids running to ice cream trucks playing Nigga Want a Watermelon and don't even understand what the hell it means. Don't even know the name of the song. Got their kids, are they laughing at our kids? Look at these little niggas running to the ice cream truck playing Nigga Want a Watermelon. And like I said, they don't care. They accept it. They accept it. You think you can go into the Hispanic community and play a song called Spick Want a Watermelon or Wetback Want a Watermelon? You think you can go into the white community and play a song called Honky Want a Watermelon? Right? You can't do that. But they can do that to us. They can come into our neighborhood. Right? They can play songs like that and got our kids running to. And our dumbasses, even though we know the name of the song, we still let our kids go to these ice cream trucks. Right? It's the harsh truth. Right? You're either going to listen, accept it, or you're going to ignore it to your own peril. You will never see black people driving trucks with songs that disparaging the group of people that they go into the community to sell ice cream to. Never happened. First of all, they wouldn't even allow it. They would not even allow it. Right? But we allow it. We allow it. So, if we know, why is it that we don't do better? If we know, why is it that we don't do better? But we don't ask those questions. Right? Because we're conditioned not to. We're conditioned not to want to know about psychological conditioning in ways in which, you know, we put the blame on the system and white people because they created the system and they operate the system. Right? We follow their script. Blame the victims of your oppression. Blame the victims of your manipulation. Have the victims blame each other. Right? While they wash their hands clean. But it's never clean. Their hands are never clean. Their hands are always going to be dirty. I understand that. Psychology is used against us because we can't see it. But we display the result of it. Right? We display the result of cognitive warfare and neurocognitive warfare. Right? So, it's interesting, you know. I was also reading an article of, you have these two football players, high school football player that died on the football field. And again, when I talk about common sense, that even adults who are put into a position where they have to be responsible for other people's kids, that they don't even, they're not even concerned, right? In hot temperature, you having young teenagers run on the field that is hot, that you don't make sure that they're properly hydrated. And so you have players dying of heat stroke. Two young men, not young men, so sorry, two young teenagers. Why? Because the coaches, the adults, didn't know any better. This is what ignorance do. Just because you might be good at your job, that doesn't mean that you're not ignorant. Okay? You might know your job pretty well. I might be ignorant about everything else. Right? Just like you had one of those child welfare workers left a 5-year-old child in a hot car while she goes to vaping or whatever the hell that she goes to, and leave this child, not even have the sense to say, Let me take this child where I need to take him, and then I can go back and go do what I got to do. No. Right? This is the mindset in which people are conditioned within the society, where they are self-centered, selfish, and think only of themselves. Right? This is how we all think. And here's the thing. The very same people that think like that, they will manipulate you into attacking somebody else that thinks just like you do. Do you understand? And when that person don't even think like that anymore, they increase the targeting and the attacks. Why? Because they want to keep you in an ignorant state, right? And they want to dumb you down further, so they can look at you and they can say, "Look, I'm better than her. I'm better than him," right? That's what they're going to say, right? See, black people, we think that we're better than each other. Okay? All right, yeah, you got a job, but guess what? There's another black person that got a job too. Might be making more than you. That person, that they better than you. You know, we have a mindset that is so destructive, and they want to keep us in that mindset. They don't want us to wake up. And like I said, white people are better at identifying black leaders than black people. Black people will look to the church for leaders, and the people in the church don't lead. They don't lead. They show off. They don't lead. That's what they do. They show off. They don't lead. Okay? And those that do are the very few. Understand that. Those that do are the very few. So why do you think there are no true leaders in the black community? Why do you think white liberals and white conservatives choose our leaders for us? Right? Do we choose our own leaders? No. Because if we would choose our own leaders, it would be the people who would be doing something for us. You think because you vote for a politician, that's your leader? No, that's not your leader. That's the MXZ2332. A lot of number 32 vehicles passing by. I just didn't recognize, well, I just didn't really mention it. But anyhow, as I was saying, we don't choose our leaders. We can't even recognize the leaders amongst us. Right? We think because we're in church that we're leaders. That's not a leader. You're not leaders. Right? First of all, in America, they won't let you be a leader. They'll let you be their kind of leader, to lead your asses astray. That's why these pastors, like I said, they'll tell you to be humble. But they're driving Bentleys and Mercedes, right? Gucci suits, right? $5,000 pair of shoes. But they got your dumb asses giving them money. Why don't you ask them, when you say, Pastor, all that money you get, why don't you start a business and employ people in the community? Why don't you buy up some of these decrepitated houses and fix them up and get affordable housing, right? You can rent it out. You won't have to ask us for any money anymore. But that is not their job. Their job is to take from you and I. Right? The black church is taking $10 to $15 billion a year. That's how much money the black church is taking every year. Every single year. What are these pastors doing? You go to white communities, those mega pastors in the white communities, guess what? They're partnering with real estate agents. They're building housing. That's what they're doing. What are we doing? Okay, yeah, walk away, buddy. That's it. They hate to hear the truth. All right? They hate to hear the truth. That's how you know you get to them when they start walking away, because you're speaking the truth. Yeah, I see. Don't look over here. Don't look back over here. And the reason why I stepped close to him because he was trying to target me. So, you know, like I said, whenever they hear the truth, they can't take it. That's how you know that we suffer from what is called avoidance personality disorder when it comes to the truth. We would avoid the truth like it's like a plague. You know what I'm saying? It's like our woman would avoid accountability like it's a plague. It's all a conditioning. It's all in the conditioning. Right? It is all in the conditioning. Right? And what happens when you condition the people to ignore the reality and love lies and not the truth? Right? What do you think will happen? What type of personality do you think is being created? Talk to you guys in the next video. Actually, I'm gonna keep it recording. You know me already. I gotta keep. Yeah, hear the sirens. What they got inside the bus? Huh? Tell me what they got inside the bus. That they got